It is here. We have Hero Ice Golem in the game. I'm going to be playing this really broken Three Musketeers deck that I'll be completely real out of the gates. This deck is zero talent, like zero. One of the lowest skill decks I've ever seen. So we should be able to win some games hopefully today with this, or I'm actually just a noob. But we're playing this deck today, and I want to test out if this Ice Golem is going to get any good value. I think, honestly, I've played a couple of matches with it. Not too many, just because I didn't want to spoil. I want to kind of figure things out as I go for the video, if that makes sense. But I've gotten some good value out of it. It has some nice kiting potential where you can freeze tons of units together if you get the timing correct, but we'll see how it goes. Looks like we actually are facing a mirror matchup. Or at least something very similar to a mirror matchup in this first match. So it's going to take that out pretty easily. Ghost should go invisible on 1 HP. No, it dies, unfortunately, for me. I forgot how much damage the Musketeers do. But yeah, I'm excited. It's a pretty cool card art, I'd say. I'm going to go for the Split Pigs, then Heal Spirit the left-hand side. Wizard comes down, actually. Wizard is going to be super annoying for me to deal with. I don't really have a great response for that. You would think that the Ghost or the Gold Knight would be good, but of course it can float in the air, so it's not the case anymore. I'm actually just going to let that Wizard go. He does go for the ability. I did not realize this, but that gets you like an extra 100-ish damage per hit, maybe even more, which is a little absurd. I think the Hero Wizard, I might need to revisit this card and give it a few more attempts. I haven't played it at all since it came out, really, apart from that first video or two I made on it. But shoot, I might have to revisit it, guys. But anyways, enough yapping about that. We are here for the Ice Golem today. I'm going to go for my Ghost to back since we are on 10 Elixir. He's probably going to go 3 Musketeers, I would assume, behind this Ice Golem. He does not have the Ice Golem hero. Imagine not paying $15 for a single card. Yes, you heard that correctly. 15, at least in my country, it's 15 USD. I know it's different everywhere in the world. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have anything to say. That's just, it's stupid. I know it's stupid. Trust me. I'm very aware it is dumb, but there's nothing that I can do about it, unfortunately. And, you can use my code if you want to give me, I think it's 4% of the purchase, which is pretty cool. But enough yapping about that. I'm going to go for the 3 Musketeers in the back here once we do hit 10 Elixir. Gold Knight connects to tower as well, so we have some dual lane pressure. This deck is really all about dual lane pressure. And I'm slowly but surely working on the Ice Bow guide, by the way, guys. I'm about, well, when I say slowly, I mean really slowly. I've gotten 2 games recorded out of, like, probably, I don't even know how many, 20 games that I need to record. But I'm going to go for the ability like this right here. Okay, not bad. Gold Knight's going to just carry me. Even though Golden Knight got that nerf, it's still very good in this specific deck and gets a bunch of value. It's also pretty good in decks like P.E.K.K.A. still, I would say. He's going to go Royal Hogs. This is a perfect... Oh my gosh, look at this ability. It's going to freeze all the Hoggies, and the Ghost. That is beautiful value from the Ice Golem ability, and that's really the first time I got to use it this match, and it got just insane defensive value. Obviously, most of the value from this card is going to come on defense. We can pop the ability again. Why not? To kill the Wizard. That is actually really good value for this card in the first match here. Up against Groudon in this next match, and I'm willing to bet every time I see Duchess, Giant Dark Prince, Mini P.E.K.K.A. That deck literally is the only deck that uses Duchess, I swear, that I face. Okay, to be fair, he probably put the Prince back in for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. since the Mini P.E.K.K.A. got nerfed, even though Mini P.E.K.K.A. is still really good, don't get me wrong. But I'm just going to let that kind of happen right here. I guess I'll 3 Musketeers the back. I gotta, like, this deck is so easy to play that sometimes I feel like I'm doing something wrong because why should I 3 him the back? What's the reason? There doesn't need to be a reason, but in my head, I always have to convince myself, and that's my problem with playing decks that require no thought process, is that, I have to convince myself that it's the right play, even though, like, it just doesn't seem right, I don't know how to describe it, but he fireballs that. That's fine, actually. Wait, that's going to be good. I'm going to go Piggies here on 0, I think. Don't you dare. Okay, that's perfect. The Musketeer's going crazy. He just zapped him to Pigs. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. He's going to Dark Prince. And then Giant the bridge. I sold. That was a dumb Pigs. I didn't think about it. I should not have done it, guys. My tower's gone 100%. He's going to Giant in front of this. I would be shocked if he does not. Yep. All right. That was my bad. I should not have used those Hogs. That is why you don't want to be the first one making the aggressive play, I guess. It's fine. I mean, we're still not out of the game even after that really dumb play. I'm going to go 3 Musketeers as soon as I can, of course, down here, and they should clean up everything. He might just fireball them quickly, so I got to be a little bit careful of that. Yeah, there's the fireball. That shouldn't hit all 3. No, it does. I lied to you. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go Ghost as well on the Giant to make sure we don't get 3 crowned. And yeah, you know what? This is not a good spot to be in, but it's completely because of my aggression for no reason. I still believe when we get to our Evo Pigs, we should be able to take tower if I pressure correctly, because this deck has really nasty pressure on both lanes, basically, so we should be fine. But as long as I don't get, 3 crowned or something, of course, in the process. I'm going to go Ice Golem. I'm going to go for the Gold Knight. I'm actually going to pop the ability here as well to freeze both the Princes. This value is underrated, honestly. I think the Ice Golem is like a solid hero. One of my, definitely, I would say I don't know if I say the best, but up there with one of the most like creative ones, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go Royal Hogs like this, use the ability for the bomber over here on the right hand side. He has to fireball that, we get some good damage on the right, and now he just fireballed so I can use my 3 musketeers in the middle, and this is our time to start, I think, going for this massive push. We have Evo Hoggies coming up in a few seconds. I'm gonna go Ice Golem right here to tank for that, keep our musketeers alive, and I'm gonna go Evo Ghost early. This is really our chance. We kind of have to go for it right now. If I don't take here, we're kind of cooked, so I'm gonna go Royal Hogs, split the middle right at this moment. That's gonna be some good pressure on both lanes. I don't see him defending both sides, no way. Okay, the Piggy's gonna connect on both lanes, the musketeers on tower on the left hand side, and the right hand side too now. So that's tower down on the right. I need to be careful of the 3 crown. That's about it. So I'm gonna get my 3 musketeers down pretty much ASAP here, just in case he tries to go for a giant in the pocket. That's gonna clean up, and I think, fingers crossed, we should have this game in the bag. Oh yeah, wait, I can win right here. That was a bad giant, I think. Let's go Ghost first because he gets to respond. Then I can go for a cheeky little Goldenite and the ability in the pocket. Beautiful, pop the ability that's on tower, and that's game over. Nice. He zaps, but it doesn't matter because we can just fireball. I could have used the Ice Golem ability to probably take the tower there as well. I'm not sure how much damage it does, but yeah, nice win against Giants, whatever you want to call that deck. Giant Cycle, I guess. Up against Monkey D. Luffy in this next match. Yes, I pronounced that correctly, I think, this time. I used to not be able to pronounce that the right way, but just going to go for my Ghost to back. We've been facing this guy for a long time in ladder, so it's kind of funny to see, but I'm going to go for my Golden Knight to back. He's got Witch and Graveyard Gang as his clan name, so I'm believing that's probably going to be Giant Graveyard if I had to make a prediction right here. I know, bold assumption, but I could honestly just go 3 Musketeers into this. I'm going to wait for the right time, pop the ability right now. He bowlers all the way in the back, so I'm just going to go for a Heal Spirit, then I'm just going to cycle my 3 Musketeers in the back. He might go for a giant the bridge with this bowler, just trying to, you know, take out my muskies, but honestly, we have the Ice Golem, and we have the Ice Golem's ability if I really need it. So I think this is going to be beneficial if he actually does go into this, which I'm assuming he will. Yep, nice. Good prediction. I'm going to pop the Snow ability right here. Instantly freeze the Giant, freeze the guards, go for the Bar Barrel too. Oh, shoot. I messed up. Thankfully, the mini pack is nerfed, so I believe even if he pops the ability, it's only going to be a one-shot on my tower, I think. Yeah. So not bad at all. Unfortunately, he did get that bowler roll off on the Muskies. He's going to snowball this probably, if I had to guess. Yeah, so the Musketeers still should get a bunch of damage over here on the left-hand side. How many shots is that? 2, 3, 4? I don't even know. I can't count, but that's like 5 or 6 shots right there on the left-hand side. And, of course, we get a few ghost stabs on the right-hand side as well. Evo Witch is one of the more annoying cards in this game, definitely. I don't really have the best responses. I mean, Golden Knight's pretty solid. Ghost is okay. But when it's on his side of the map, the Witch is going to cause me lots of issues, to say the least. But I think we're in a good spot right here. I'm going to just try and play a little patience. His deck doesn't have a big spell, so we can just completely keep our 3 Musketeers alive for about 100 years. He's going to go for the bowler in the back. I mean, might as well just cycle 3 in the same lane as that every time he does it. I think 2 Musketeers in the same lane pretty much makes him have to make a decision. Like, am I going to tank damage on the other side? Am I going to go all in on the right side? You know, and I'm not sure there's a correct answer for him. I'm going to go Ice Golem to tank like this. The bowler's getting hit by the Muskie. He goes for that. I can just use the ability once again to freeze the guards. I love this ability in this situation. That is so much value. The Musketeers do get rolled on once. Hopefully they survive here. Yep, one of them is going to live, which is nice. And then I can just go Evo Ghost the right-hand side. He's going to be like, oh, I got to defend that. I'm going to Heal Spirit the right, then Piggy's the left, and he's going to have a lot to deal with right here. Bowler probably late, but that's not going to save him. The Piggy should get at least like half of his tower right here. Down to about, let's see, probably about like 500-ish. Oh, wow, even lower than that. He's in a fireball range. Wow. Piggies are nasty. Even into a bowler is crazy, but he's probably going to go Giant Graveyard on the left-hand side. Yep, there's the Giants. I'm going to go for my Ice Golem up top to tank for the bowler. I'm going to go Ghost down low. He Evos Snowballs? That was interesting to say the least. I'm already back around to another Golden Knight too to defend this bowler. So yeah, the Muskies on the right are taking the whole tower, by the way. I didn't even mention that. But yeah, you guys can see why this deck is just, you really don't have to do anything. I mean, he has bowler, which is a pretty good counter, but other than that, even Witch, they're both decent counters, but he cannot stop anything in this deck. This deck is insanely broken, and Ice Golem Hero getting added on just makes it even better in my opinion. As per normal, I want you guys to tell me your opinion on the Hero Ice Golem. Every time something new comes out, I'm always curious to hear your guys' thoughts. A lot of the time, they're negative, but I think they're funny, so I definitely want to hear everyone's opinion in the comments, but I'm going to go for the Heal Spirit like this, and is it worth $15? That is the question. I don't know. Probably not. It's still a pretty good card to use, though, I would say. It's definitely above average. Also, this is going to be a really hard matchup because he's got Hog Executioner, it seems, and we have really nothing too great. Piggies give him a lot of value. Of course, the Musketeers, he can just rocket. or Lightning, whichever one he has. Sometimes they play Lightning in this deck now, and then Valkyrie, of course, to clean up really Golden Knights, Ghost, Piggies, you know, it's going to be rough. We also don't have a good spell for his Xyz, so it's going to be a grind, but we got this. I'm not even worried right now, definitely not. I'm going to go for the Ghost to back right. Of course, he's going to have Tornado, so I need to be careful not giving the King Tower activation too easily. Like, if I'm going to give the King Tower activation, I want to get some damage at least, you know what I mean? I'm going to go for the Heal Spirit like this. I'm going to go Piggies in the middle right here, and then I'm going to go Golden Knights as well on this. Actually, let's go... Nah, I'm going to chill, Wait, Ghost is on tower. Let's go Golden Knight, pop the ability here instantly. Can he defend that? No way, right? Wow, he is it up for a hog. We still get some good damage from that Ghost, but I did not think he had 4 elixir right there. That's why I went for that Golden Knight. I thought he only had Goblins, so I'm going to go for the Ghost like this. Yikes. I mean, we give up King Tower. We do get a bunch of damage on the right, or the right side, but I would say he's definitely in the driver's seat in this matchup right here. Thankfully, Evo Ghost is going to be a nuisance and force out like an awkward reply from him, which is going to be good for me. He's back to Valk though already, which is, yeah, kind of insane. But yeah, we got Evo Piggies. They can maybe do something for me in this one. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for another push right here. I don't really have the greatest hands to defend it. I guess I'll just Ice Golem this Valkyrie. Why not? And then, I guess I could go Piggies. I'm going to go 3 Musketeers, though. I think this is a better play. He's probably going to rocket the 2 over here if I had to make a prediction. Yeah, he does rocket that. So going into double elixir like this, I think maybe some Piggies is a good play. And then I'm going to Heal Spirit this left-hand side, just in case he tries to play like a cheap Ice Spirit or something on top of the Musketeer. He does Ice Spirit other lanes, so the Muskie gets quite a few shots, but he's going to Evo Valk the bridge 100%. I'm dead. There's no way I'm stopping this push. I mean, maybe. Is he going to do it? Yeah, he is. I'm going to go for the Barbell to pull that back, go for the Golden Knights, and then use the ability as well. That was honestly solid enough defense. Ah, shoot. I got to Fireball quickly. Please. You know what? I'm pretty happy with how he defended that. We take, what, 1 hog hit? Yeah, whatever. Not too shabby right there. And honestly, we still have the lead, which is a miracle, I'd say, in this situation. Pop the ability. It's going to dash onto the Xyz. He's going to go for another Valkyrie hog the bridge probably. So I'm going to drop my 3 Musketeers as soon as I can right now, and then I'm going to Barbell this Xyz if he plays a Valk. Yep, he does Tornado. Wait, oh no. That needs to pull back the Valkyrie. Okay, perfect Barbell. Wow, that was so clutch. He has to defend the Muskies, by the way. Hold on a second. He just played all of his elixir. I don't think that was a good play. Yeah, he's putting himself really low. I can go Heal Spirit, heal up the Muskies. That's game. I think he sold. He got too aggressive, and you know, his eyes got too wide. I'm going to Fireball the King Tower because this is low-key a hard counter, and he lost it. I'll take that. Nice win right there. Up against Felipe in this next match right here. Just going to go for my Evo Ghost to back. He goes Mighty Miner. Honestly, that probably means Hog Earthquake or like maybe some type of Recruits deck. So I'm going to drop my 3 Musketeers in the back. I've been playing this game for way too many years. I know pretty much every, like, you can see 2 cards and know an entire deck now. It's actually bad. He's going to go for the Firecracker. Can I kill that, please? No, it's going to shoot again, isn't it? Don't do it, Firecracker. No, it got that second shot off. That sucks. That's okay. I mean, we're fine. He's probably going to go for the hog right. The Musketeer is going to get 1 or 2 shots on tower, I think. Maybe not anymore since it is going to get a skellied. Wait, still 1 shot? Bro, Musketeer is broken. I've been saying this. Especially the 3 Musketeers. Wow. I can't even believe that. But if he goes for the Mighty Miner in the back, I'm just going to rip a Royal Hog. So let's go for it now. Anyways, okay, we actually get the perfect timing. He's got a cannon, of course. I mean, yeah, it's not really going to do much for me, unfortunately. But he might go for a Hog Rider behind this Mighty Miner. I got to be a little bit careful of that. We do have Ice Golem and the ability. The Mighty Miner is going to switch lanes. I'm going to go Ghost, same lane for this. And then if he does go for the Hog, I'm actually just going to 3 Musketeers here, I think, to kind of clean everything up. It looks like he's not going to, so I'm going to go for the Ice Golem first. And then that's going to kind of just buy me some time. There's the Hog Rider. I'm going to go for the 3 Musketeers. I think Golden Knight just isn't the greatest counter to hog, and of course it's gonna, you know, get like a few hits either way, so I'd rather have the 3 Musketeer pressure if I'm gonna have anything. So I'm gonna go for the Golden Knight on this left hand side. Actually, let's go Heal Spirit on the right hand side. I'm not gonna play Golden Knight with this because I don't want to be on 0 elixir, to be honest, but the Muskies are on tower. I'll take that. That's a lot of damage. Wow, that's actually quite a bit. And then now, since I didn't use my Golden Knight with the Muskie on the left hand side, we can just go Golden Knight in the middle to get the King Tower activation. And yeah, I think we're in a good spot. He does go for the hog, but I got Evo Ghost for that. It's going to be only 1 hit. I do believe over there, yeah, not too shabby at all. And then I can just use the ability here if I need to. I mean, yeah, I might as well pop the ability, try and keep that Ghost alive, if anything. Hopefully that Ghost can die. He does use his ability, though, so yeah, that's pretty well played by him. I'm going to go for my Ice Golem in the back, and then we can just cycle another set of 3 Musketeers, I think is the move. And just keep these on the map over and over and over again is really the best course of action that we could do. He Earthquakes them. I don't know how good that does. It doesn't really do hardly anything to Muskie, so I don't think that's the right play, but he's going to log and Firecracker. That's going to be fine. I'm going to go for the Royal Hogs, then I'm going to pre-fire the cannon, Evo Cannon. Nice. We do get the Fireball on the cannon, which is good. I'm going to go Barbell too, try and keep these Muskies alive, but now they unfortunately are going to die. But the Piggies, though, don't sleep on those, getting quite a bit of damage. That Fireball was definitely worth it, I think. Of course, he's going to go Hog Rider behind this. I'm just going to go Ghost and Golden Knight with the King Tower activation. That should only be 1 hit, I hope, please. Oh, barely. Whew. I'm going to go for the Royal Hogs evolution. Actually, let's chill chill for a second. I'm going to go for them now, and then I'm going to fireball this firecracker as soon as I can. Yes, the cannon that, but we still should get some good damage. I can pop the ability here. Oh, that did not get off. But the ghost, oh, darn, really good defense. Wow, this guy's pretty good. At defending these massive pushes, because I believe we have a pretty good matchup here. I'm not 100% on that, but I'd say just based off of the decks, I think we have a good matchup. But I'm going to go for the ghost to back right here. We can just try and cycle back around to another fireball maybe. I'm going to barbell like this. Hopefully we can just kill the firecracker and I don't have to fireball it. That would be nice. Let's go for the ability. Nope, this firecracker is going to live. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go here. I'm actually just going to go Golden Knight as well. And then I'm going to use the ability for the Golden Knight, go for my ghost. Hopefully this hog, yeah, is not going to connect. Bro, this firecracker, I can't take it out. This is actually kind of a nightmare right now. He's just going to keep using the firecracker to his advantage. I can go for the 3 muskies down low. And, I mean, I guess I'll just bar barrel to finish off this darn card since it stayed on the map for about 100 freaking years. Anyways, I'm going to go for the, well, I was going to fireball that, but I think the muskie should take it out. I can go Gold Knight like this, go for the ghost. It's going to hit my tower once, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, I can't do much about that, but it's all good. We can still win this game. I need to go for like a hogs and a fireball or something. Let's go for the ghost first, though. Or not the ghost, the ice golem. I meant to say that. But I'm going to freeze everything right here, go for the 3M in the middle. I think this is a good situation here. I'm going to use my ability to keep my Golden Knight alive for a bit longer, then go for the Royal Hogs on the right-hand side, actually. I need to pressure both sides because I just cannot get anything going on this other side, apparently. I'm going to go for the barbell, too. Hopefully it kills the firecracker. It does not, but I can go Ice Golem to freeze the hog. Hold on, freeze that, please. Ice Golem, clutch up for me, please. Ice Golem, clutch. Nice. Oh, my goodness, that's so good. Okay, wait. 38 seconds. I gotta go fireball and then hoggies here to kill the cannon. I'm gonna take that out, go for the barbell too. Come on, I need some damage. Any damage would be nice. I'm not gonna lie. Can I even get to tower? Okay, we get a few hoggies on tower. We're gonna go for the Gold Knight, predict the hog, go for the ghost as well. Pop the ability. Come on, that cannot connect. No way. Ice Golem to tank. Okay, that's really good. I'm gonna just chill for a second, use the Ice Golem's ability. Then I'm just gonna go for the Evo hoggies here into this Mighty Miner. He's gonna use his ability probably. Let's go for the, well, actually, hold on. I need to defend the hog rider here. Let's go for the Gold Knight. Let's go for the fireball on defense. Hopefully my hoggies can hit to predict the firecracker. Oh, no. No. Don't shoot. Oh, my gosh. What's happening? Are we good? Oh, my. I think I was about to lose right there. Whew. Thankfully, we do not, and we do win this game. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the hero Ice Golem down below. And, of course, as always, have a good rest of your day and enjoy the Butch clip at the end. Peace.